Yeah. Tension. Okay, los tension.
Gusto siya.
Ano ka? Close ako. Okay, kasi. Only the tres.
Bora.
To be timed to perfection, and they were. Santos have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be...
He's had a shot! And now they can clear their lines. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Cruyff. That has not gone well. Looks really well cleared. Name just about within shooting range. Oh, terrific save from the keeper. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the keeper has it. And this is Owen. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Batistuta. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact. Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create. Played out wide.
1 minute added time.
Batistuta. Well read. And the danger is averted. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Natal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out. Youngberg! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Mbappe. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there's the clearance. Santos are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a... And Owen! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one.
Cruyff is on his real chance. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Oh, that takes a shot. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, probably not the best way to try and
Get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Rivaldo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it through. Van Dijk. Here's Ljungberg. Great vision. Knocks it into space. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rivaldo. Van Dijk. Costa Curta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. No, that was never going to make it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Keeper's got good distance on that. He's gone for goal. Oh, just lacks a decent finish. That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
यसरी नै हुन्छ होला लाइभ त है यसरी हेर्छ नि लाइभ त भाले गर्दा लाइभ भन्दा कस्तो हुन्छ
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. As you can see, we've already started here. Spread it left. Hazard. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah.
Goes for goal, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Suarez with the clearance. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe, Rooney, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. It's loose, and there's a race for the... In he goes again! And the ball's come loose here.
Manchester United would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
That pass isn't the best. Cucurella gets it away. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Rivaldo with the short one. Manchester United are full. He's gone for goal. Mohamed Salah. Busquets gets over and intercepts. Great vision. He won't be happy with that one. So it is still 0-0. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Rivaldo. Played out to the left flank. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Rivaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's going to go a long way. Cannavaro. And it's Rivaldo. Loose ball now. Batistuta! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Tiba-tiba lah, मैले हामीलाई गर्ने
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Rooney.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. Ljungberg. Knocks it into space. And Batistuta! And he's done it!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much
There will
perfect.
be 1 minute added time.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. So he's had a shot! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I'd like to draw your attention to
views
the
on the
screen
first
right
half?
now for
Well, I'm a little
information
bit
on your
worried for them
shuttle bus
and the
service.
way they've looked.
In transitions, Peter, they've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but
They can't afford to
have any more sloppy moments.
concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And they win it back again. And it's Serginho. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Out of play for a
Throw. Salah. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Rooney. It's made its way to him.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he thumps it clear. Deftly away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. And this is Xavi Alonso. Well, there's the clearance. Abiati.
Nepal couldn't really be... Tries from a long way out.
25 minutes played.
Can he get on the end of this?
That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
And they've got rid. Back in possession and ready to go again. 1-0 as we head towards the end. That has not gone well.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head
Down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to play it through. Threads one in.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense.
The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Batistuta, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing...
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal.
ल गाइस नेटले काम गरेन गाइड काम गरेन
The noise is
Just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns.
This is football at its finest.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Down to business here.
Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho gets into a good position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's only too happy to take that back.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Great vision.
Ball has bounced loose now. And Dyke gets rid without sophistication.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone... He's having a hit!
Baresi. Still goalless at the moment.
It's Batistuta. Ljungberg. Rivaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Serginho clears. Neymar. Here's Cannavaro. Alexander-Arnold. Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezed.
Takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance.
And the shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Opts to play it back. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Busquets makes the interception. Cannavaro with the slide tackle there. Odo. That'll be a throw. That's going right the way across. Ljungberg. That has not gone well. Odo. Triol. Odo takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Torres. And Torres! Oh, that was no routine save. It's quite a... And that'll be the last act of the first half. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And just quick
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
In an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the second half gets underway.
Nepal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Neuer getting this one clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
That's going in strongly.
The referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself,
Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Khan. Oh, they could be caught out here. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. And it is clear to see that he is Luis Suarez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And it's Rivaldo. And there's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Batistuta. And that's gone loose. It's Neymar! And for a moment, time stood still. Odo. Beckham. He's picked his way through. Can he get it through? Oh, important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rivaldo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Nepal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's found the way past. That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly. Yeah, he might have been looking for a gap there, Peter, but he couldn't find it.
It's Serginho. He's tried one!
Really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Rivaldo. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get Neymar!
That's lovely goal,
And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether
You want
to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
He's having a go.
Oh, it's coming out.
It's
Lovely.
loose again. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line.
There a lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
को एकजना बेर
That's just playing it safe and simple.
3 minutes added time.
Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. It's Luis Suarez! In he goes again. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Ljungberg voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner. Well, this looked like it. We do have a winner. Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner. Well, this looked like it.
एकदम जित्यो भने डिभिजन चढ्ने रहेछ गाइस जित्नुपर्छ यो यसरी नै हुन्छ कसरी हुन्छ हौ दुईजना मात्र हुन्छ दुईजना नि त दुईजना चाहिँ फेरि दुईजना देखाएर चाहिँ आज धेरै यसरी नै हुन्छ ढिलो सुनिरहेको सबैतिरबाट हेरिदिनु क्या भात दालमा दालै जान्छ तेरा लाइभ हेरिदिउँ है
permutations are as simple as they are exciting. One remaining shot and they must hit the bullseye. There's nothing quite like last day drama. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
ये गेम जितने बार चाहे
So, it's away we go then. Pinches it off him. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family. Remember, his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse.
And slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Quickly taken. I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up. Upamecano, Saliba, Serginho. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Batistuta, Luis Suarez. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's Neymar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Luis Suarez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's been caught on it here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can clear their lines. Knocks it out wide. He is through here. Hangs in a cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Back. Oh no, what has happened here? Messi's cross, up he goes! That has been knocked clear. Serginho on a charge down the left. All chance! And Paris Saint-Germain
Take the lead. Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves
in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He won't be happy with that one. And he thumps it clear.
make any further progress now.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I'm afraid to tell you.
Well, let's not beat about the bush,
traffic to
Peter.
be
It's
heavy
been
after the final
fairly
whistle
flat,
today.
and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry. Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down. Changes him with that pass. Messi looking for the run. And the shot! And it's in! And there we have it. The two-goal cushion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen. Things starting to look very comfortable. The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Struck first time. He's got away with one there. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's got away.
And they're quick to get it back.
Ljungberg. Now it's Luis Suarez.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Messi has created one goal already. That's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 18.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their
27,
substitutes.
Serginho. Coming on the field. Number
No, he's got that wrong.
75 minutes played.
18, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Jorginho. Jorginho takes control of it.
He's on the move.
They've got to make this nice and quick. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Neymar. Van Dijk
Gets a foot in here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Batistuta. Saliba wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. And he was
quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
In the end, then, no joy. Not for the ones of trying, not for the ones...
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Cannavaro cuts out the pass, and he's managed to get rid. Looking for options, for movement. Suarez is in a really good position out wide. He's got away.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. And he thumps it clear. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And now they can clear their lines. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Some really good ball movement. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's really well cleared.
Ah,
And he's searching through. Played into space. Can he latch onto this? Oh, Red, nice interception.
क्या ना भित्र
Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
फेरि कता राख्यो होला
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Neymar. And he's picked out the run. Chance for a shot! Big relief. It just needed
Better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Looking to play him in. And he's heaved it away. And we have our very first corner.
Climbs up big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Played into space. No, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hazard gets into some space. He's had a shot! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi's cross.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
एकदम बाली त्यो पुरै होला
Drogba. Chance!
अनि बालीले तल
Again in a trice. And they are soaring. A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid are sitting. Goes for goal!
Oh, the keeper's equal to
There
it.
will be 3 minutes
The Paul
at a
really
time.
are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly
Take any opportunity
to launch that counter. That is going to be the final action of the first half.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Paul really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline.
And Batistuta! Oh, that was
Brilliant save. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, they've got it again. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the
Seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? That's a waste.
Rivaldo will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone...
He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style!
The second half off to a spectacular start.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got...
It's Rivaldo! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to
Stop. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Messi. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar. And it's Serginho. Looking tidy in possession here. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the finish! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Goes for a shot! It's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And now he has 2. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking for the run. Now it's Batistuta. Danger averted for now.
There will be 5 minutes added
Dyke
time.
spots it and intercepts. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hazard. Busquets. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What...
सर्ट हेरेको
यसो बढेन भने माटोलाई
हेर्ने
रिपोर्ट गर्नु पर्यो तर एकैचोटि कति 1 लाख बढ्यो भने अरे बढो छ 75 पुगेको छ
केही जित्ला
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
guys last game
Here's the whistle, and here we go. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then Luis Suarez! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation. Rodri. Baresi. White. Pedri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Nicely weighted ball. Busquets gets a foot in here. And this is Luis Suarez. Costa Curta. Tries to play it through. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's one-on-one! It's Son Heung-min! Goal! Norway! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good. And he's decided to go for it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box. Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's their second corner of the game. Rivaldo plays it short. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the ball's come loose here. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. Rivaldo goes short. And this is Neymar. Neymar! Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Neymar. Serginho. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And they're quick to get it back. Norway upping the intensity here, having lost possession. Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that. Good to watch. It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Schneider. And this is Eto. Can he get it through? Played into space out wide. Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now Costa Curta. Costa Curta going full tilt down the left. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And he's taking no chances there. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that
First half, but
just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens,
It's a game changer.
if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Nepal can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pedri. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, what has happened here? And now they can spring out of defence. Taken back almost at once. Now, can they get him away? That has not gone well.
And he's gone.
Looking for safety. Baresi. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Natal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, he's been caught napping. Pedri!
Pedri just
Drop the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
No way through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's a good chance here!
He's done very well to get to that.
Rivaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game. Rivaldo with the short one.
Norway are looking to go forward now. Eto. That's very neat. Rivaldo could move up a gear here. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a shade optimistic.
Nepal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Pinches it off him. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
It's a good foot in there.
Suarez is in a really good position out wide. White. The pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Son Heung-min is off.
And
That is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please join me in wishing a happy
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. He's having a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That pass just didn't quite work.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yeah, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and the commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
Knocks it into space. That's a lovely, neat pass. Belling. Cannavaro calmly anticipates.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw.